do when your biggest event of the year is coming up in 5 days and it's 27 degrees today and the whole house feels like a tiny little sauna, but you have sweaters to press? You turn on the heat press machine. And you get sweaty, but you grab a little coconut flavored iced coffee to keep you cool. Wish me luck. So I've already been doing lots of stuff. I've been packaging shirts. There's more shirts here. I've been pressing these tote bags, which are all finished now. That's what comp prep looks like. Messy, messy, mess. And this is after cleaning up, I'll be honest.
Right there to the northeast.
Using a white stain, I think it's called a stain in English, bijt in Dutch. A white stain to stain all of these grids white so that they'll fit in with the rest of my booth setup. So I'm gonna have a huge upgrade for Twitchcon this year. Good morning. It's Tuesday and Friday is setup day for Twitchcon and it's going to be 29 degrees today, so it's going to be quite hot. I thought I was doing really well with my to-do list. I thought that I was like on point, but it turns out that there's still a lot that needs doing. So despite it being 29 degrees, I am going to sit in my balmy office and do stuff. I still have the t-shirts to repack. I still need to design a flyer for the ribbon rally. I need to rub two of my brain cells together to try and figure out how many mystery bags I want to bring with me or want to be able to make. I need to figure out how many extra tags or packaging stuff I want to bring. So yeah, but at least I have this. Ta-da! I have an iced coffee to cool me down. It's so hard to try and decide at what point I want to close off the whole room to try and keep as much coolness in here and as much of the heat out there as I possibly can. But I also want to film, so I don't want to make it super, super dark. I guess we'll just have to live in the darkness. Also, fun fact, our car broke down. Or not really broke down, we brought it for a yearly check, and then some things needed to be fixed with the wheel bearings. So they asked us to come back a week later. We come back a week later. They fix the wheel bearings, and when Deem tries to drive away, a bunch of the electrical stuff doesn't work. And by that I mean things like the cruise control, etc., etc. It's called ABS in Dutch. I don't know what it's called in English. And they were like, well, we'll make an appointment with you. We'll call you next week to make an appointment to get this fixed, but it's fine. You can go onto the road. Cue to us on the road on Saturday, trying to get home from IKEA. The speedometer stops working. It's saying that we're driving 0 kilometers an hour when we're actually driving 100. We're getting warnings about the steering wheel. We're getting warnings about the brakes. Every single light that can light up is lighting up. But everything still feels good, so it's probably a sensor thing. Anyway, we called them this morning, and they were not as apologetic or receptive as I would have liked. We asked them if we could get a rental car, because they said we can come in on Thursday, but it won't be fixed on Thursday. They were like, oh, but we can get it fixed on Friday. And we were like, that's too late, because we have to set up for a convention on Friday in a whole different city, and we need a car with at least as much space to use as our current car, or more, but not less, because we rented a rental car from them last time, and it was really, really small. Too small for all of my stuff, especially considering I have so much new stuff now. So that's a little stressful. But after I pushed, they found a car that would be better, but now we still have to discuss with them what the price is going to be. So we're waiting to hear back from them. If maybe they can give us a little leeway on that, because we're only allowed to drive 100 kilometers with that, and we have to drive pretty far, and that will not be enough. So we'll see, because maybe it'll be cheaper to just rent a van ourselves. So we'll have to see. I haven't been sleeping too well because of the hot weather, so I'm pretty tired. And as you can see, I finally dug out my summer clothes from the closet, and I don't believe in ironing my clothes, clearly, because everything is all wrinkled. But yeah, time to get cracking, I guess. We just heard that we're getting a loan car for free! Yay! Thank you, garage. insist on sleeping in the hottest part of the house when there's a heat wave. What are you doing? Why are you there? Why are you sleeping there? What are you doing? Why are you sleeping there? See the kitty? Oh, baby. You purring. Kitty pie. Oh, it's so cute! Why is it cold? It's weird. Well, despite the immense temperatures, I think we did it. I think we managed to pack everything or prepare everything that I needed to prepare. And the only thing that's left now is to pack everything to make sure that I can throw it in the car later, which is a challenge because t-shirts and stuff, they take up a lot of space, a lot more than pins or keychains or stuff like that. So yeah, we did it. All we have to do is get it in the car now. Look at this cat. Look at this baby. This baby is laying in every hottest spot in this house that she can possibly fit into. You okay? Why do you do this? Why you do this? Why you do this? I want you to cool down. Take a wing. Now she's purring. I'm gonna take you downstairs with me. We did a little mock setup in our kitchen. And everything is looking really good. I had this and all of this. I commissioned a friend to make this for me so that I could make this entire setup. But it's the first time that we're making something like this. And we kind of like came up with it and prototyped it together. He did most of it because he made this whole system where I can attach it to these grids that he designed. There's one thing we didn't think about, There's one thing I didn't think about and one thing we didn't think about together. One, I wanted to display it like this, but I forgot that it needs structural integrity or else it will wobble. So I thought about just adding one layer over here, but one thing we didn't think about is that this sticks out a little bit. So I can add a grid here. But also this side also needed some structural integrity. So now we're gonna do this on the back, which we'll be able to do at Twitchcon, but I am not sure how that's gonna work out at my next con, which is Dutch Comic Con, where I'll have a much smaller setup. So I'll have to figure out a way to creatively solve that problem. But yeah, isn't it cute? I think it's gonna look amazing. So I gotta add like all my price tags and everything, but I'm not gonna do that now. But yeah, look at how many products I can fit. I could fit even more on here, but now it has a little bit of space to breathe. Oh, I texted him and he said if you push it down a little bit, then maybe it will fit. And it fits! Yay! Ta-da! On the road again. Ner, 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 ner. Ta-da! We're all packed up and we're ready to go on our way to Kokomo. I actually don't know what the lyrics are, but you get it. We're all packed up. We're on our way to TwitchCon to set up. Oop, driving too fast. And we're in our fancy new rental that we got from the garage that are fixing our car right now. And yeah, I am exhausted. I didn't get a lot of sleep this past week, but last night I didn't get any sleep whatsoever because I had a really bad headache. But as we Dutch say, we're not gonna let that push down the fun. So we're just gonna go over there and make a beautiful stand and then go home and rest, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll have all the energy in the world. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I thought this could be a good place to end this vlog because we prepped everything for TwitchCon. We're ready, we're on our way, and then I'll be back with you with the next one. See you then. Bye!